Farmer Producer Organization Chapter 6 Part 4. At the core of every member farmer producer organization lies a fundamental truth that is often ignored in practice. The strength of an FPO depends not just on how many members it has on paper but on how deeply those members feel a sense of ownership, participate actively, and share a collective vision for the future. Over the last 20 years, on the ground experience across India has shown that having a registered legal status, shareholding structure, and official member lists are necessary but far from enough to guarantee genuine farmer involvement. Many FPOs that were formed through government or donor driven programs managed to enroll hundreds of farmers quickly. However, without meaningful follow up, most of these members gradually become disengaged once the initial mobilization and promise of benefit faded. A national level assessment by NABARD in 2022 involving 600 FPOs across multiple states found that only 38% of them reported that more than half of their members attended key governance meetings such as the annual general meetings. This low level of participation directly impacted transparency, reduced accountability among the elected leaders, and weakened the organization's ability to make sound business decisions. As a result, these FPOs found it difficult to function as cohesive collectives and often struggled with sustainability. However, in places where members' participation was intentionally encouraged, the outcomes were visibly stronger. In Bundelkhand region of MP, a group of FPOs adopted a farmer-centric approach where regular village meetings became forums for genuine decision. Rather than simply informing members about decisions, leaders opened the floor to debate on procurement pricing, input delivery charges, and profit sharing mechanism. These efforts helped create a culture where annual general meetings became lively and purposeful, leading to immersive membership renewal rates of over 85% annually. Members were also willing to contribute financially to small scale projects such as setting up local warehouses and water facilities, which further reinforced their commitment. A report from 2023 documented how these voluntary contributions helped raise over 12 lakh rupees across 4 FPOs in just 2 years. Similar example emerged from Tamil Nadu where a federation of groundnut producing FPOs introduced a model that linked member benefit directly to their level of business engagement. Those who regularly bought inputs from the FPO or sold their produce through its platform received proportionately higher patronage dividends. This is not only encouraged stronger participation but also created a culture where success and failure were experienced collectively. Members felt a personal stake in a performance of their FPO and began to treat it not as an outside agency but as their own enterprise. Building strong member ownership requires more than training programs or administrative processes. It calls for a cultural shift from treating farmers as mere recipients of schemes to recognize them as equal partners and decision makers. This includes establishing respectful communication channels, fair and transparent systems for sharing financial information, active listening to grievances, and regular leadership changes that reflect democratic choices from within the membership. Even small interventions can help. For example, several FPOs now use basic mobile app or WhatsApp groups to share procurement dates, payment updates, meeting schedules, and other news. While simple, these tools help bridge information gaps and keep members involved across scattered villages. The broader message is clear: an FPO without true member participation is like a tree without deep roots. It may grow quickly in good weather but cannot survive harsh conditions. For FPOs to become strong, resilient, and truly farmer led businesses, the first and most important investment must go into building active, informed, and empowered membership. This should not be treated as just another compliance requirement but as the essential lifeblood of the organization. In the following section, we will explore how such participatory foundations can support the development of practical and sustainable business model that responds to farmers' need and local market realities. Thank you.